Yo, I know this is a little different than what I normally do because I don't upload like at all. But I'm gonna be discussing the situation on CGT and GTC. Basically, guy named Feathers VR, who used to be uh, a like a legit ground player, also known as X Top One Ground or Top One Legit Ground, but there's a reason he's X now. Basically, he's been talking about the corruption of CGT and GTC, um, and some other things, which finally are getting exposed to the public. Um, you couldn't really do shit about it because nobody had a platform back then. I still don't have really a platform, but I know people like Feathers do, and I'm glad they're speaking up about it. Um, well, basically, I'm going to be showing you some evidence. Yeah, here you go. Basically, um, it's showing that Kimballs and Beats, the two that got banned, including Tails, all got banned for suspicion of cheating, which isn't a valid thing. There is no such thing as cheating. They were not cheating, and then they still banned them. And in reality, what he says here is that, well, it's because they were too fast, and they don't mind the bottom text, by the way. Don't read it, but yeah, it was mod bias and hate, really. I've also gotten some tips that I'm sad has actually been taking bribes, or one of the mods has been taking bribes. I don't think it's I'm sad. I don't think it would be or honestly it might be, but it's not Scody. You can check him off. I used to be on a team with him. He didn't like anybody who cheated. But this one is I don't have any evidence, but they might have been taking bribes to ban and unban because I'm sad yet Nitro for like 3 months, and then out of nowhere Kimballs gets banned, and then Beast gets banned, and then obviously Tails also gets banned. But that's a different story. Um, and for the Feather situation on his band, he got banned because he was a cheater. He failed a deep check by Tails, Campbell's, and them. I know he talked about that, but don't. He failed a deep check, and that's all that there is to it. You can't say that you didn't fail a deep check or claim that rig lerping. Your times are completely different. Um, so I'm sorry to keep yapping, but I just wanted to update my point of view from this situation. Um, but yeah, remember that there's always going to be corruption everywhere, no matter what. See, PGT being probably one of the best leagues for Quest players, they are probably the least biased. Tails is actually a mod in PGT, and PGT has actively claimed that he shouldn't have been banned, even though, and everything else he's banned. But yeah, don't believe the CGT and GTC propos, whatever you want to call them. Except for Feathers, we'll leave them for Feathers because he failed a deep check, and I actively asked Tails. It was a bad deep check too. He dodged a lot and he still failed. But remember, don't let this boil over to hate. Love everybody, even though some people might be um, hateful towards others. Don't be. I know this is a bad situation, and I know that it's finally being brought to light. But even though these people have done some bad things, it doesn't mean they should be thrown and hated for it. But yeah. Oh yeah, of course for I'm sad, of course. That's the exception. This is a joke. Please don't take me seriously. So yeah, remember, uh, well, you can't change what's happening, but what you can do is you can uh, like show this, get some evidence, and then prove it. And if you get banned, send it to another person. If they can't ban everybody, they can only ban a handful before stuff gets out of hand. You see what I did there? Out of hand. Anyways, bye. By the way, new video soon, so be posting that hopefully sometime. Either this week or next week or whenever I feel like it, because you're never ever gonna see me again. All right. Bye bye.